The circulatory system is one of the major systems in the body, which involves the heart, blood vessels, and blood. The heart is located beneath the sternum and is the size of about a fist. It beats about 70 beats per minute and pumps about 5 quarts of blood per minute. 2 atria receive blood from the body, while 2 ventricles pump blood out of the body. Some of the blood vessels include the artery and arteriole, which carry blood away from the heart, and veins, which carry blood back to the heart. And the capillaries allow for the diffusion of nutrients and waste between cells and the blood. Some of the major functions of the circulatory system include respiration, delivering oxygen and removing carbon dioxide from the cells, nutrition, transporting fully digested food substances to cells throughout the body, waste removal, removing dangerous or poisonous waste products from the body, immunity, protecting the body from contracting illnesses, cell communication, providing pathways for hormones to travel through, and finally, thermoregulation, helping to cool or warm the body.
The next segment we'll talk about is evolution. Invertebrates have an open circulatory system. They have a less organized system in that they have no separation between blood and fluids of the body tissues. Vertebrates have a closed circulatory system, which is more organized, where the blood is always surrounded by vessels that transport blood away from and back to the heart. Fish have a two-chambered heart. They have a single atrium with a single ventricle. They lose blood pressure and as blood flows through the capillaries. This is inefficient because it limits the maximum capacity of the fish's circulatory system to provide for the tissues with oxygen and nutrients. Amphibians have a three-chambered heart. This heart has a single ventricle that pumps blood to the lungs and to the body. The oxygenated and deoxygenated blood in the circulatory system mix. This makes the circulatory system less efficient as the blood going to the tissues will not carry the maximum amount of oxygen. The blood going to the extremities is less oxygenated, and this is far less efficient than if the blood hadn't mixed. Birds and animals have a four-chambered heart with fully separated pulmonary and systemic circuits. In this system, the blood is split up into oxygenated and deoxygenated regions, so the blood does not mix. Therefore, this allows for the maximum amount of oxygen for the body to carry out metabolic processes.
Next, we will be discussing how the circulatory system helps maintain homeostasis. The circulatory system pumps blood throughout the body to keep a constant blood pressure. The heart also pumps blood to other organs such as the brain and lungs so they can receive oxygen to continue their function. The circulatory system also works with other systems such as the endocrine system to maintain homeostasis. The main function of the endocrine system is to produce hormones. These hormones are then released into the bloodstream through the endocrine glands. Therefore, the circulatory system is used as a carrier to transport hormones throughout the body and maintain homeostasis.
It is necessary for endothermic organisms to have a four-chambered heart with fully separated circuits. This makes circulation more efficient, so organisms can metabolize quicker. The four-chambered heart splits the blood up into oxygenated and deoxygenated regions. This allows for the most oxygenated blood to be pumped at high pressures compared to 2 and 3-chambered hearts. This increase of oxygenated blood allows for mammals to produce constant ATP because they don't have efficient sodium-potassium pumps. Oxygenated blood, which is represented by the color red, enters the heart through the pulmonary veins. It travels through the left atrium, then through the left ventricle, and leaves through the aorta. Deoxygenated blood, which is represented by the color blue, enters the heart through the inferior and superior vena cavas, and then goes through the right atrium and right ventricle to leave the heart through the pulmonary arteries.